friends. How are you doing? Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to it on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, and on Instagram. So we are going to give you the best.
Don't forget to click on the bell for more notifications. After you click, make sure that you share it.
You can hear my colleagues who has followed before me.
Hope we are fine. Good afternoon or good day for wherever you are listening to us. So today here is PC Nation. Like this is PC Nation Industry. So we are out to help people, both young people and adults, depending on who you are, your level, what is troubling you, and all that. This is why we are here. We are out to speak to young people out there. We are out to talk to everybody out there. So today we have come to talk about something very important. We have come to say something very important that is happening in our society, that is happening in our world, that is happening in our generation. A lot of things have been happening, but at times we don't know what the problem is. Because at times we think that maybe that's what will happen, or maybe this is how it is, or maybe this is how God wants it. But no, we have done research around you. You see many mad people around you. You will see many are sick, many are in the hospital. You will see many are many are in troubles. A lot of people are committing suicide. A lot of people are dying on daily basis. But what is the problem? What is the problem? What led to that? That's why today we have come to talk about the topic, a word called depression. Like depression has caused more harm in our society than good. Depression have killed a lot of people. Depression has done a lot of evil thing in our society today, and that is what we want to talk about today. So first of all, what is depression? Like depression. A lot of people are being depressed without them knowing that they are depressed. I'm speaking to youth because youth are so desperate. Like they are so desperate to have whatever they want to have. Okay, and before you know it, if they were not able to have that thing, if they were not able to achieve that thing, that's where depression will come in. Depression has killed many people. Like it kills silently. And I'm talking to the youth out there. Please, please and please, speak out for yourself. Don't keep anything for yourself. Don't allow depression. Don't give room to depression. Please, I'm begging. Don't give room to depression. If you have any problem, share with your neighbors, share with your moms, share with your dads, share with your siblings, and share with your friends. Like, you know what to share with your friends. Speak out. Don't keep it to yourself, because if you keep it to yourself, you might not come out to speak what is inside. Please, youths.
Certainly. Depression in youth can be defined as a mental health condition that causes persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, loss of interest in activities, and difficulty concentrating. It can be a serious condition that interferes with a person's ability to function at home, school, and in social situations.
The youth out there, please help yourself out of depression. Anyhow you do it and make sure you come out from depression. Depression is a dangerous something and it kills fast. Another one is appearance. Then another one is death. Depression causes death. At it now, about last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks ago, if you see the rate of suicide that happened in our society in some states, like you'll be like, and they are young people. You see some ladies, they will jump down. You see some young men, they will tie rope and they put their neck there. That is suicide everywhere suicide is because of depression. They are tired of themselves. They are tired. Depression is very bad. And the worst part of it is that if you see somebody that is depressed, the person cannot help himself or herself, and the person cannot speak out. Depression is dangerous, please. Then another thing that we're going to look at is causes of depression. What are those things that cause depression? We have failure. A lot of people think that they have failed a lot in life. A lot of people think that they cannot make it. A lot of people think that as in they cannot become somebody again in the society or in their entire life. That's failure. It causes depression. Another thing is poverty. Your background. Your parents don't have money. Everybody around you, they don't have money. You want to make it by all means. You are thinking you are depressed because you want to make it in your family. All these things cause depression. depression. Broken of heart. At times you see somebody that is her heart or his heart is being broken. The person will be talking to himself, but the person will be going alone, lonely. Like the person will be lonely. It causes depression. I'm telling you, it causes depression. Then another thing we have here, unfulfilled promises. At times, unfulfilled promises cause depression because someone might promise you to train in education, but if the person is not able to make it, you see that person being depressed, like going down, like being troubled, like being restless. It causes depression. Then another thing that we have here is a broken home. Like in our world today, there is a lot of broken home. Please, parents, this goes to our parents, please. Parents, please, help your children. Like help your children, help the youth of the society, because broken home has caused a lot of harm to our children. Please, amend your homes. Another thing, lack of parents. Many people don't have parents, and because they don't have parents, they are thinking of how they will survive, how they will make it in life. They'll be hustling. All those things cause depression. And lack of, it's also lack of parents. We have talked about it. Then another thing is not knowing who you are. Like not knowing who you are can cause depression. Do you know why it can cause depression? It can cause depression because if you don't know who you are, you'll be depressed. So that's why we say not knowing who you are and what you contend. It causes depression as well. Then another thing is pressure groups, your friends, because they belong, you want to belong. And at times, if you want to belong, like the requirements that is needed in whatever they are belonging, you might not want to, or your target might not reach to their target. Before you know it, depression will come in. That's the simple truth that is there. Then another one is sin. Sin causes depression. Like sin causes depression. Because if you see a child of God being depressed, just check that person, because there's no way God will allow his children to be depressed. So sin also causes depression. So which God hates sin, and as a Christian youth, run away from sin, and you cannot be depressed. If you do away with anything. Another one is sickness. Depression causes sickness, because at times you see a lot of people being sick, it's because of depression. Another one is restlessness. If you see somebody that is depressed, the person will not have peace at all. Every time he or she is restless. At times you will see, not being happy for herself, not being happy for himself. Dear, so what I'm trying to say now is, youth out there, don't think that anytime you see somebody with you, as if you see somebody that is misbehaving, at times go closer, ask the person questions, check the person very well, like talk with the person, discuss with the person. Don't just leave the person anyhow. Make sure you talk deeply to the person, because if you leave the person will commit suicide or die. That's it. The person will either commit suicide or the person will die. Please, let's look to our people. Let's look to our young people. Let's be yourself. Don't force anybody. Don't be idle. Be hardworking. Be hardworking. Don't be idle. Because if you are idle, depression will go. Have you seen somebody that is working hard that is depressed? No. Because depression will have no room, have no space. There is no space made for depression into that person's life. So you need to be hardworking. Try and be happy for yourself. That's another thing. Try and be happy for yourself. Try it. Work on it. Work on your happiness. Like work on your happiness. Youth, work on your happiness. Try and be happy for yourself. Don't give room to any sin in your life, in your heart, anywhere around you. Then build yourself to always let go, and don't keep anything in your heart. Build yourself. Build yourself. Build yourself. Encourage yourself. Speak positively to yourself. Speak to yourself, I must be great. Yes, speak positively to yourself, because whatever you speak to yourself is what that will happen. If you speak negatively, it will happen in your life. But when you speak positively, you see them happening in your life. Be spiritually alive. Be spiritually alive. Be spiritually okay. If you're spiritually alive, there's no way depression can come into your life. Then align yourself with the will of God, with God's will. Align yourself. Make sure everything that you're doing is according to the will of God. Don't just wake up or rise one morning and start misbehaving and doing what you want. No. Allow God into your life. Align yourself to God's plan. Align yourself to God's purpose. Because if you align yourself to God's plan, if you align yourself to God's purpose, you will see that depression will not come in. So, my people, what am I saying? What I'm saying you better do. Number one, there is no time. Whatever the devil gives you, like, he will take it in many ways, and you will not know. Anything that comes from the devil is fake. So youth, please, come to Jesus. Surrender yourself. Give everything about you to him. And you will see that all those evils, all those bad things that will come on your way, you see that they will not have space to come, because you have a God, a living God. You have a Father who cannot fail you, and that is God. Please, give all to God. Depend on him. Trust him more, and you see him working in your life. Don't give room to depression, please. Youths, don't give room to depression. So, thank you very much. This is Chiamaka Gifts. And once again, this is PC Nation Industry. We are out to speak to youths. We are out to help out. So, thank you so much for listening to us. Remain blessed, because I believe that God will do something in your life. Thank you. Share this. Make sure you are not the only person that listens to it. Share it in your platform. Share it on your Facebook pages. Share it on your Instagram. Share it on your Telegram, on your Twitter. Share it. Make sure it goes viral, because it's important. We need to talk to our youths. If you don't share it, you don't know who will die in your head. So that is why you need to watch it, subscribe, and share it. Thank you so much.